everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in. The God in me salutes the God in you. Welcome to A Goddess Loves Abundant Living. I am A Goddess Love, your abundant living coach. I teach you how to be made whole in your body, mind, and your soul by raising your vibratory frequency through love, laughter, kindness, service to others, eating a healthy diet, and just by aligning yourself with the attributes of God. All right, you guys, so this is my friend Marcy.
Hi.
And we are still in Panama. We were out here today working out, walking, skin just glistening and everything, and this nice humidity and this nice breeze and atmosphere and everything in Panama City. But we was talking on our walk, and I said, oh, you know what? This will make a good video. So we're going to share with you guys what we were talking about. So I'm going to let Marcy go.
Oh.
She said I put her on the spot all the time. I do. She's right. She got to be ready, right? So she ain't got to get ready. You got to stay ready, Marcy. Okay.
We were basically just talking about, relationships and
You do it like this. You hold the mic when you talk.
Okay. We were basically, I want to talk correctly. Basically, just talking about relationships and how society and our general atmosphere, especially back home in the States, is working to, let's say, separate and poison and poison relationships as far as between the sexes and everything, and how all these distractions and everything that's being created is it's very heavy, and it's very what's the word I'm looking for? It's just not good for the soul. It's not good for anything. I mean, you have men and women that are fighting each other now more and more, and and all this fighting and infighting and stuff is just making us not do one thing, and that's procreate.
And it's the stigma out there that men and women just can't get along. All men are dogs. Women can't be trusted. All that kind of stuff. And so I'm here to tell you that's not true. Some men can be trusted. I mean, women can be trusted. All men are not dogs. Like, I remember when I was growing up in Chicago, well, not growing up, but I was in a salon in my early 20s in Chicago, and I would hear, the older women talk about, they would make that comment, all men are dogs, and I would never allow myself to say that, like, ever, because I had 3 sons that I was raising, and I'm thinking my sons are good boys that's going to grow up to be good men, and they are not dogs. Like, I would never confess that. And plus, I didn't want to attract no dog into my life. So even though I didn't know about the law of attraction at that time, but I knew better. I knew enough not to let those words come out of my mouth. So we're just talking about relationships and everything. And, I just want to encourage you guys. There are good men out there. I was just sharing with Marcy about the 3 relationships that I've had in my life. And I had 3 pretty good relationships. I have not come in contact, thank God, with, men that was, just mean and, things like that, and tried to use me or abuse me or anything like that. And so I'm sharing this because I know a lot of girls out there thinking that, they'd rather just like another girl because there are no good men out there, but they're really not gay or lesbian. They just feel like they can't attract a good man. And so if you do your spirit work on yourself, you guys, and you start doing your own internal work, the universe is going to bring to you exactly what you need in your life. If you desire a man, God can definitely bring the type of man that you desire in your life without you having to resort to the same sex. And they go for men too, because a lot of men be thinking ain't no good women out here, and so then they feel like they have to. Can you help me? Thank you. Oh my God. They have to like the same sex, and that's not true, you guys. So, like I said, if you do your internal work, God, the universe, can definitely bring into your life and into your experience whatever it is that your heart desires, okay? So that was one thing that we was talking about as far as relationships. And then the other thing, I know I sound out of breath, you guys, but we out here getting it in and sweating. Okay, so I'll hold this. You hold this. Yeah. Just hold it up to me a little bit. So the other thing we was talking about that I wanted to speak on was people people ask me, we was talking about, like, in my 30s, my sister used to always tell me, you need to have, now I'm about to reveal a part of myself, y'all. I don't want no judgment and no condemnation, okay? But this gonna free somebody too. So I was never that person that had to dress a certain type of way in my 20s and 30s. You know, this whole fashion type lifestyle, you know, the big bags and sunglasses and earrings and heels, and, you know, be walking all like this and doing the most. And I wasn't never that type of person that, you know, wore a lot of lingerie and doing a whole bunch of extra stuff. That wasn't me. Did I try it when I first got married and all of that? Yeah, you know, a little bit. But here's my thing. I'm not being uncomfortable for nobody. I don't care if I am married. So my point is, you guys, be who you are as a person. Don't change who you are and your level of comfort.
Be organic.
Yeah, don't be uncomfortable just because you get into a relationship. You don't have to be uncomfortable. So my husband loved me. Is he a visual person? Yes. But my thing was, you know, people used to tell me, you got to wear lingerie for your husband. You got to do this. You got to do that. If he ain't doing it for me, I ain't doing it. You're not concerned or worried that he'll be looking at somebody else. If he look at somebody else, I'm looking at somebody else. You're not concerned or worried that he'll cheat or da-da-da-da-da. If he cheat, I'm cheating. So whatever he do, I'm going to do. So it was an understanding between me and my husband. So my thing was, I'm not about to make myself uncomfortable and put on all this itchy stuff. I'm like, he ain't putting on no lingerie. I'm not putting on no lingerie.
Even though they do have men's version of lingerie, but yeah.
But he wasn't about to be uncomfortable and all that stuff. So we just agreed that, you know what? Be who you are. I let him be who he is. He let me be who I am. We still love each other. We still going strong. We still looking at each other. And sometimes you don't need to do all of that in relationships. Now you gotta know the type of man that you have or the type of woman that you have. And I got a type of man. My thing is, I had to let him know early on in a relationship, and then he could take it or leave it. Just like he had to let me know certain things early on in the relationship, and I had to make a decision. I'm gonna take it or leave it. Now, I like a man with a beard, right? I love a freaking beard. But my husband can't really grow a beard. It don't come in right. And so I asked him when we first got together, grow your beard out. Let me see what you look like with a beard. And he tried to grow it out. It didn't work for him. So he cut it, and now he just have his goatee. I had to accept that. That was something that I liked. It didn't happen. It couldn't happen. So now I have to accept that. Just like he have to accept that I'm not going to be putting on a whole bunch of extra itchy stuff, and that's not going to happen. So I know people out there may be saying or thinking, you know, whatever, and I don't care. But my point is, you guys, be yourself, be authentic, be who you are, share your feelings in your relationships. If you don't want to put on all that itchy stuff, you don't have to. Now, if you like that type of stuff, then hey, go for it. Like, do you. But everybody on the planet that's in their 20s and 30s and 40s, and even some 50-year-old women that I coach, they don't like all of that. And so it should not be a requirement just because you married that you have to be putting on a whole bunch of lingerie and all that type of stuff. Have these authentic and honest conversations with your spouse and come to an agreement and an understanding, you know, about how you feel about these things. Because everybody don't like all that stuff. Okay, go ahead, Marcy.
Yeah, that's very true. And plus, some of the lingerie that they make these days are just, you know, it would make you more uncomfortable because the way that they fit. It's you know, it's all about just being comfortable in who you are in a relationship, and 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 have open communication. Just try to keep it simple. Don't try to complicate it. Don't overthink it. Just let the ride the wave in.
Exactly, you guys. So I just kind of wanted to share this today because this is what we were talking about part of what we were talking about as we was walking. And I said, you know what? There are a lot of women out there that I coach and that I talk to, and they don't like all of that, especially older women. They don't like all of that. And so I just want to encourage you guys to have that honest conversation with your mate, and see where it takes you. Like, don't be afraid to talk to these men. Tell them what you want and what you don't want.
Yeah.
Like, don't be afraid.
Because men aren't. Men appreciate. Most men appreciate it when you are open and you tell them what you want. When you leave them to guess, then they're most likely going to guess wrong. So they appreciate somebody, telling them what makes them happy, telling them what makes them feel good. They love that. They actually love that. So it's kind of good to kind of practice that in your relationship as well. Open communication. Don't be afraid to ask for what you want.
Exactly. And I know it's a lot of women out there that is afraid to ask for what they want in these relationships in fear of losing that man or that mate. You guys, you cannot be afraid to lose your mate. If he leave, he leaves. I know that sounds a little rude, but let me tell you something. The ones that's supposed to be there going to be there no matter what. And, I just live by a different set of rules in life. My sister used to tell me, like when I was in my 30s back in the day, talk about underwear etiquette. And used to tell me, you always got your panty line showing. And I said, by whose standards is this underwear etiquette? Like, by whose standards? Like, who said this is the proper way? Like, who? Who are these people? I don't care what JCPenney say and Sears say and all of that. My biggest thing is I don't care about other people and their opinion. All I care about is me and being comfortable and being true to myself. I'm not finna walk around and be uncomfortable and itching and carrying on and all of that. Like, I need to be comfortable. So let me be true to me. And if I need to maybe change my outfit or whatever, I'll change my outfit a little bit. But all of that, just being uncomfortable, no, absolutely not.
Yeah.
So again, you guys, be present in your relationship, and don't not speak your truth.
Exactly. And don't bring up like past stuff. You can't change the past. It's already gone. Always live in the present moment in your relationship. Every minute is the now. Every minute is a new present. So, try to keep your mind, your body, and your relationship in that moment.
Exactly.
Because you can't change the past, and worrying about the future is not even here yet. You got to stay right here.
Exactly. So be present in your relationship. Have the uncomfortable conversations. Don't be afraid that you're going to lose him. If you lose him, then he wasn't meant to stay. It's really simple. But you shouldn't have to compromise who you are as a person and your beliefs and how you feel to keep somebody. You shouldn't have to do that. You absolutely should not have to do that. I really thank God for the husband that I have, who just allowed me to be me and don't have no rebuttal, don't have nothing to say or anything like that. Like, God knew who to send me because I wasn't having it. And he knew to send somebody my way that was going to be compatible with me and just kind of go with the flow. Because I'm that person. Wherever the wind blow, however the spirit lead, I'm jumping on it and that's it. And he got to ride that wind with me. So you guys, again, just pray about your relationships and and don't let fear guide you. Let love guide you. Let self-love guide you.
Don't overthink it. Just keep it simple.
Exactly.
Relationships as a whole, whether they're relationships between loving partners or if they're friendships or whatever, they're not supposed to be complicated. It's supposed to be very simple.
And sometimes we complicate them because we overthink it and we do too much.
Yeah.
We do way too much
Yeah.
in some of these relationships. So we're going to go ahead and end the video here, you guys. I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in and connecting with us. Your love and support is greatly appreciated. Maybe you have been praying for a deeper relationship with God, or maybe you've been praying to go to higher levels in God. I don't know. But whatever the case may be, the universe, the Holy Spirit has led you to this channel, and for that I am eternally grateful. So thank y'all for tuning in and connecting with me and allowing me to share. Hey, baby. It's a little puppy, y'all. Let me see if y'all can show y'all. Let me see. Can y'all see him? Aww. Thank y'all for allowing me to share my journey with y'all, and thank y'all for, sharing your journey with me. Until next time, be blessed, be free, be happy, be prosperous, be at peace, happy creating. Oh, wait. Go to the website at AGoddessLove.org. Go ahead and download your free prayers and affirmations. Also, check out our store.
Oh, one more thing. Yeah, at the store, you can get one of these T-shirts.
That ain't even it.
Oh, it's not? Oh, that's okay. I thought it was the other one.
I
Okay,
know.
never mind. Go ahead. Continue.
She out here in Panama representing T-shirts, y'all. But yeah, visit the store. We have a lot of books and journals in there. Download your free prayers and affirmations. We have water bottles, affirmation water bottles, and mugs, and self-defense keychains, and all kind of wonderful stuff to help empower you and inspire you on your life's journey. So check out our store, you guys, at AGoddessLove.org. All right, you guys, like this video, share it with your family and friends, give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment and just tell me what you guys think about our organic conversations that we be having.
Ring that bell.
Yep, and don't
Subscribe.
forget to click the notification bell so you can be notified of new and upcoming videos. Subscribe to this channel if you have not already subscribed. Thank you guys again for tuning in and connecting with us today. Be blessed and namaste.
Peace. Namaste.